Brian here with you on this Thursday morning. Beautiful day outside, and I am joined in the studio by our old pal David Luning. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Brian?
Good. David is back from the road. You've been out a long time this year.
Yeah, it's been amazing. This fall has been really extremely busy. Yeah, I have a new like monstrosity of a touring vehicle.
Yeah,
it's like a short bus. Well, it's a shuttle bus, but it looks like it's like for Florida tourists. That's what.
Is it comfy?
Like. Yeah, it's super comfy. It's converted, and so it has like a couch bed and a sink and like all the captain's chairs and then storage for gear and stuff, and it's really awesome. But the reason I brought that up is just because in 2 months, like we put like 16,000 miles on it. It was
the last time I saw you was in Tennessee.
Yeah,
in September.
Yeah,
and you've been pretty much gone since then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been home for like a few weeks, but this has been an amazing fall, and then of course like coming back home and then being able to open for Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
So you opened for Susan and Derek in Los Angeles and Santa Barbara.
Yeah, at the Arlington Theater in Santa Barbara and the Orpheum in L.A. and it was, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just like on stage, just being like, "Oh, this is so awesome!"
And I'm sure you were well received.
Yeah. We had a great time, and yeah, they seemed like they were having a good time too. So
it's hard sometimes when you're opening because a lot of people who come to see the headliners don't know the opening act.
Oh yeah,
and a lot of times they're not very nice to them if they don't like them. Yeah. But you don't have that problem.
I don't know. Sometimes, but these ones were not. They were super fun.
And 2 big hometown shows this weekend: Friday night and Saturday night at Hot Monk in Sebastopol.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah, you got Frankie opening Friday.
Yep.
And he was in the other day.
Oh, great.
And then Sam Chase opening on Saturday.
Yeah,
that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is Sam bringing the band, or is it just him solo?
Just him.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, he's good no matter what he does. So,
dude, he's so good.
Yeah,
he's an amazing songwriter, hilarious guy, amazing performer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not often that there are back-to-back shows at Hot Monk. So
it's like a mini residency, I guess.
Yeah, an Airbnb residency.
Yeah.
David Luning in the studio, the latest album Restless on Blue Rose Music. And they've been pretty supportive. And then you have a booking agent, and they just get you. You've just been gone.
It's true. Yeah. My booking agency, ICM, has been working us.
Yeah.
It's great.
Your agent's a nice guy.
Yeah. Rick and Ryan are both extremely nice guys, and like Rick Farrell has like I think he told me last time he counted was he had like 12,000 vinyl.
Wow.
He's a music fanatic.
He's an audiophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The latest, as I said, Restless. Let's play a cut off. This is one of my favorites. It's Almost Sounds Like Laughing.
Great.
David Luning on KRCB. Almost Sounds Like Laughing. We're almost laughing here. We're trying to. David Luning in the studio with us. He's playing 2 nights at Hot Monk in Sebastopol, Friday night and Saturday night. So last time I saw you was in Nashville.
Yeah.
And you were doing a showcase at this pizza parlor up by Music Row.
Yeah.
And it was amazing because about 80% of the people in the audience were from Sonoma County.
Yeah. It's true.
It was great.
That was really great. Awesome.
And then Erica Sunshine Lee. I mean, I walked in and was very surprised to see her. She lives in Nashville. I guess,
oh yeah, she's awesome.
She's been in here a couple times.
Yeah, she's incredible.
So where else did you go? Did you go up the East Coast? Did you?
Yeah, we did. We did a bunch of stuff in the Midwest, and on the East Coast, and but it was like we did a bunch. Like,
zigzaggy?
Yeah. I mean, as it goes,
Yeah.
We did East Coast, Midwest, East Coast, Midwest, East Coast, Midwest,
Yeah.
But it was really, really awesome. And the timing of it was great, too, because we didn't hit the Midwest in, like, the super cold.
Right.
It was just before.
Yeah.
It was just before that.
I remember last year the T Sisters opened for the Wood Brothers, and they got a gig opening for them. And I said, "Where are you?" "Oh, upstate New York and Vermont." And I said, "You need a new booking agent," because it was like the end of January, early February. So Restless has been out for almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still this year, but
Yeah.
almost.
Came out in February.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's going on with the next record?
It's in. I mean, well, it's not being recorded. It's still being written.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of new material. So
Yeah.
it's. Yeah.
I asked this of a lot of artists. Can you write when you're on the road?
Actually, yeah. I've written. It's hard. It's hard to.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the circumstance. But actually, I found that when I was driving, that's when I did most of my writing.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just sitting there, and then the bus that I have is kind of like it doesn't have like the best sound system in the front, and so like when you're driving, it's just kind of you're like, all right, well, I'm just gonna be alone with my thoughts and do that, and so that's when I would do the most writing, is I would just be like sitting there and thinking about songs, and I mean you're on the freeway just going.
Yeah. So is every song going to be about 65 miles an hour? The rhythm of the road?
Just about. With an occasional, like, yeah. Sorry. That was, yeah.
It's like when you listen to Johnny Cash songs and they kind of sound like a train.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. It'll sound like a bus. Yeah.
With a bad sound system. You want to do a tune for us? You brought that beautiful Martin with you.
Sure. Dearest love, don't worry. They got nothing on me. And I'll be out in a day or two. Oh, and darling, I love you. Oh, yes. I make my great escape. Don't you worry, dear. I'll find a way to break on out of here. Oh, you'll see, we're gonna live like royalty. Dearest love, wait for me. I'll get out, please believe me. Did you bury the money like I asked you to? Darling, I miss you. Oh, yes. I'll make my great escape. Don't you worry, dear. I'll find a way to break on out of here. We'll be together, you and me. We'll go to Mexico, you'll see. And darling, oh, darling, we're gonna live like royalty. Oh, my love, please hold on. I've been in isolation for so long, and it's been years since I've seen your face, darling. But I promise you that I will get out of this place, and I'll make my great escape. Don't you worry, dear. I'll find a way to break on out of here. We'll be together, you and me. We'll go to Mexico, you'll see. And darling, I'll make my great escape. Don't you worry, dear. I'll find a way to break on out of here. We'll be together, you and me. We'll go to Mexico, you'll see. And darling, oh, darling, we're gonna live like royalty. We're gonna live like royalty.
Very nice. David Luning live in the studio, Royalty. A song you can hear on his latest release, Restless.
It is on there.
Yes. I've complimented you before, but you have put together one hell of a band.
Thank you very much. I love them so much.
Yeah. I mean, they're great guys, great players, and not too stinky when you have to sit in the bus with them for...
It's true. It's true. They don't stink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave is very well groomed. Ben is as well.
Yes, he is. They're all.
Lindenman. No, I'm just kidding. Last time you were here, we went out to lunch afterwards. We're going to do that again today, and it was very cute because a little 8-year-old girl came and asked you for your autograph.
That's true.
Excuse me, are you David Luning? But it wasn't for her.
No, it wasn't.
It was for her friend.
Yeah.
And the mom came out and said, the little girl said, "It's for my friend Ashley. She just loves whiskey bottle." And the mom came out and said, "It's true. We went on a road trip and this little girl sang Whiskey Bottle for like true state hours in the back of the car." So let's listen to Whiskey Bottle right now on KRCB. From the album Just Drop On By, David Luning and the band Whiskey Bottle, that 8-year-old's favorite song. And I told the mom, I said, it's better that she likes a song than likes really the whiskey bottle. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
David Luning in the studio with us. He is playing 2 nights at Hot Monk in Sebastopol, Friday night with Frankie Boots opening and Saturday night with Sam Chase, the Sam Chase opening.
Yes.
So
yes.
It'd be cool. It's been a while since you've done a hometown show.
Yeah, we haven't played at Hot Monk in ages.
I know.
And I love that place, and it was like the place where I had my first show, ever.
Yeah. You did open mic there too, didn't you?
Yeah. But I mean, that's actually what I mean.
Yeah.
It was the open mic, and then I got like a featured open mic night, and then it was like a from the open mic show.
Yeah.
And so that was
Hot Monk presents from the open mic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And now you're like big time.
Well, I don't know about that.
I like to say that, and $4 will get you a cup of coffee. David Luning's been touring all year long in support of Restless that came out in February. And are you home for the holidays, or are you going back out again?
I'm home until next month, and then I'm going to be doing some runs.
Okay.
Opening for Jay Leno again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Locally or
what?
Locally?
No, not locally, actually. It's in Cleveland and Columbus.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you opened for him in Napa this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to be funny?
I tried to be, you know. I tried to be as funny as I could be, but I didn't want to like
Upstage Jay.
No. That's not what I was going to say at all. I didn't want to like attempt at making like, here's my take on some stand-up stuff that I'm going to do before Jay Leno, the legend, comes on stage. I'm not, so I just was like, I'm going to be, you know, do what I do. And play music.
He didn't like slip you jokes and say, I want you to warm up the crowd for me or anything.
No, but it was funny. The first show in Santa Barbara. No, not Santa Barbara. Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing, and we went out there, and I was just like, hey, it's great to be opening for Jay Leno, and I didn't clarify that like we're the musical openers for Jay Leno, who's a comedian.
Yeah.
Because I think people were like, wait.
And this supposed to be
Jay Leno, the comedian, right? That's what we're going to see right now, because there's music happening right now. Are we going to be seeing like a different band that we've never heard of, Jay Leno? And so then the following time, I was like, happy to be the musical guest opening for.
There you go. Yeah, you're the Paul Schaefer to the whatever.
Yeah. It was funny.
And what's cool about what you do is you have the ability not only to go out with the whole band, but you have the ability where you can sneak out and just do solo shows as well.
Yeah. I did all of September all of October was all solo stuff, and that was opening for. I was on tour with the Pigpen Theater Company, who are amazing. They are amazing. They were initially a theater troupe. I mean, they are still a theater troupe, and they make their own plays, and they're really creative. They're just like creative geniuses, essentially. And they made all the music for their plays, and then like some people were like, "Oh my God, the music is so good. You guys should be a band." And they were like, "I don't know." And then they're like, "Okay, we'll be a band." And
yeah, it was, because I was wondering how that was, where if you were opening for a play,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they're incredible. I mean, I watching them, I don't think I've ever watched anyone and had as many chills as I had while watching them play. Yeah, they're amazing.
Cool.
They're amazing.
Were they in character?
No. They were.
Because you've done a little acting.
I have.
Yeah.
I have done a little acting. It was very fun. I mean, I've done like some plays and some commercials and stuff, which is. I mean, they're very different, obviously. But
I remember a specific music video that you were in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would you want to do another song for us?
I would. I've been debating on which one.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this while you're doing this song? Let's give a pair of tickets away for Friday night.
Great.
At Hot Monk. So caller number 5, Friday night, just Friday night, Wendy. Caller number 5, tickets to see David Luning and the band at Hot Monk with Frankie Boots opening. So take it away, sir. Oh, 584-2020 is the phone number. That might help. So 584-2020, caller number 5 will hook you up with tickets for Friday night show at Hot Monk in Sebastopol. As David tunes up, he tunes because he cares.
How long can a man hold on to a flame before he burns down? And how long can a man hold on to a dream before he's awakened somehow? And how long can a man wish upon the stars before he's overcome with doubt? How long can a man long for a woman? I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out. And how long can a man climb up a mountain, never knowing what he'll find on the other side? How long can a man hold his head high when he's choking on the hopes of some reunion of some kind? Well, how long can a man wish upon the stars, before he's overcome with doubt? And how long can a man long for a woman? I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out. Some busted like the sink in my old apartment, and I'm rusty when it comes to love. But they say the sun shines down on everyone, so I'm gonna take my chance when it comes, when it comes. But how long can a man wish upon the stars before he's overcome with doubt? And how long can a man long for a woman? I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out.
David Luning live in the studio. You know that's one of my favorites.
I do know that.
Yeah.
That's why I had to play it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. David Luning doing 2 shows. We just gave tickets away for Friday night show. And if you hold on, we might find a pair of tickets for Saturday night show, too. So hold on for that. So you're heading out next month. You're going to be opening for Jay Leno again with the whole band?
No, that's actually going to be a duo show with
you and Ben?
Yeah, Ben Dubin and I. And yeah, it's gonna be super.
And then what's happening? They putting tours together for you for the spring, and are you have a booked studio time for the next one?
No.
Are you gonna work with Carl again?
Not quite. I would love to.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah. He was great.
He's amazing.
Job. Yeah,
he is mad scientist of a producer. He's just incredible.
You know what I forgot to pull out that I probably should was your Steve Forbert tune.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get it. So tell me how this came about.
Well, Joe Paletto is the owner of the Blue Rose Music.
He's your boss.
He's my he's my boss. Yeah. He's an amazing guy, and he put together this he put together this tribute record to Steve Forbert, who is an amazing songwriter and just, yeah.
And it's funny because a lot of times these tributes come after the artist is dead.
Yeah, that's true.
And Steve's very much alive.
Yeah, he's very much alive. And it was quite an honor to be to record one of his songs and then to find out that he approved.
Yeah.
Of my version. I was like, yes.
Now, did Joe have to take the versions to Steve to get them improved, or was he had free reign?
It was to be approved.
Okay.
And yeah, there's incredible people on there. There's tons of artists much bigger than myself.
Well, Jackie Green, Eric Lindell, Nikki does the Romeo's tune, which is probably one of his most famous songs.
Yeah. She does a great job on it.
My buddy Tim does a great tune on there. And Huge Large actually does a tune on there, too.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's listen to this. It's from an album called An American Troubadour, The Songs of Steve Forbert, and it's out on Blue Rose Music. And this is David doing Steve Forbert's Midsummer Night's Toast on KRCB. David Luning doing Steve Forbert's Midsummer Night's Toast. That's from the album American Troubadour. It's a tribute to Steve Forbert. Some great folks on here, too. We talked about Nikki and David and Tim. Todd Schneider's on here. Jim Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So did you get to meet Jim Lauderdale?
I did.
Nashville?
I got a picture with him.
You were on Music City Roots.
I was on Music City Roots.
Yeah. I had breakfast with the guy who produces that show.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
Oh my God, he's the nicest.
I call him the mayor of Nashville.
He should be,
because when you go out, you always see him.
Yeah,
he's very supportive of the musical community there.
Yeah, he was so nice and just like you would talk. He's the kind of guy like you just be like, hey Jim. He's like, what's up?
Yeah,
like I'm here.
Yeah,
let's talk.
Whatever you need.
Whatever.
Yeah. Amy McCarley, who was at your showcase.
I love her.
Yeah, she was awesome. Great. John Popper from Blues Traveler, all sorts of folks. American Troubadour, The Songs of Steve Forbert, available now on Blue Rose Music. But that's not why you called, because you're doing 2 shows this weekend at Hot Monk in Sebastopol. Friday night with Frankie Boots.
Yes, indeed.
And Saturday night with Sam Chase.
Yes, indeed.
Tickets are still available. Not many, but if you go to hotmonk.com, you can. I wouldn't wait to try to buy them at the door, because they're probably not going to be available at the door. I'm thinking it's going to sell. Both nights are going to sell out.
Yeah, I mean, and you also can buy them at the venue too.
Yeah, you can go in and have lunch and buy them.
Yeah.
Or you can go to hotmonk.com.
Or you can go to hotmonk.com.
Yeah, or go to davidluning.com and get sent to hotmonk.com.
Yeah. Right.
Dave, it's great to see you, man. I'm glad that you're home and get to spend some time. And
likewise, man.
And you said you haven't seen the folks, but you'll have a chance to hang with them this weekend. And,
yes, indeed.
I want to play one more song off of Restless, and this is a song that really took me by surprise, different piano song.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me the story about this song, because it's a little different than what you normally are doing.
Yeah. It was, this was a, when the album was coming together, Carl was telling me, he's like, all right, well, we need some other songs on here. And so do you have, what do you have? Like, what, give me your like whole thing. You know, like all the different ideas or whatever. And so I gave him I sent him a bunch of like iPhone recordings of songs, and like Be Like Gold was one of them, and Royalty was one of them, and Different Piano Song was one of them. And he was like, all right, those are great. Finish those songs. Those are going on the record. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm a little nervous about Different Piano Song because it's very different. It's very different from the record. But it was funny because it was at the time in my phone was called Different Piano Song, and then like when we were working on the song just to make sure just to see if it would work for the album. We're just like, yeah, well, we'll just keep that title because it is different than the rest of the record.
It is.
And so, yeah, that's
cool.
That's kind of how it worked out.
So we're going to play a Different Piano Song. It is the final track on David Luning's Restless CD, and available everywhere, by the way. Go to davidluning.com or bluerosemusic.com. And while we do this, let's give away a pair of tickets for Saturday night at Hot Monk. Once again, caller number 584-2020. We'll hook you up with a pair of tickets to see a hometown show. Mr. David Luning, Mr. The Sam Chase. How does that work? Here's a Different Piano Song. 584-2020.